Hello everyone and welcome to my little corner of the internet. My name's Michael and I'm bitten by a radioactive book. Today it's Tic Tac Tuesday and I'm doing the Fantastic Beasts tag. I was tagged by the original creator, Catherine Barker, and if you don't know Catherine, Catherine is a lovely and great booktuber from Serbia, so another European booktuber. That is something I really like. Meeting other people from Europe who do like booktube as well, not in their native language. And she's also very much into fantasy, which is right up my alley, and so she talks about very interesting books on her channel. She's also a reader of a bit more paranormal, sometimes YA fiction, so she has like a wide spectrum of books on her channel. Yeah, and she's really great. It's fun to talk to her, and if you're not a subscriber at her channel, please go and check her out as well. I think you're going to love her. Of course, the tag is based on the Harry Potter book of Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. I hope I said that correctly. If not, yeah, that will be hard on us all. So let's get started with the beats. With the beats. Beats to the beats to the beats to the beats to the beats to the... Or maybe just start with the beasts. Number one is Unicorn. Unicorn is a being of pure magic. Choose a book with your favorite magic system. And here I'm going with the Powder Mage series by Brian McClellan, because I really enjoyed that he not only created like one magic system, but he creates like 3 magic systems in one novel series. Because with his series there is like more traditional elemental magic, but that has a cool twist as well, because this kind of more traditional mages wear gloves, and each finger on the glove represents one element. So when they move like their fingers, they create like different combination of elemental magic, and so the spells are a lot of like finger-based movement, and that is really intriguing. But on top of that, he also puts his Powder Mage system, because in his Flintlock fantasy world we have actually guns, and the Powder Mages are able to do stuff with gunpowder and bullets. So they kind of sniff gunpowder and then are able to enhance their magical abilities and do very cool thing with bullets, like controlling a lot of bullets at the same time, let bullets fly, doing corner twists and stuff like that to hit targets from very large range, for example. So that is all very exciting and really unique. And on top of even that, he puts a system that I found really cool, because then he has the neck system, because there are some people who just have one magic talent, and that talent can be like anything, even a bit like a superhero power, and these can be talents like maybe just being a very good cook, or the talent to not have to sleep at all, which we're seeing in the book. And there's like one guard, and of course his advantage is that he never needs to sleep. So I think this is very imaginative, and to not only say, okay, I have like one magic system that is very solid and interesting, but to have 3, impressive. Question 2 is about dragons. Choose a book that unexpectedly set you on fire. So a book with an unexpected twist. Therefore I'm going to choose A Storm of Swords by George R. Martin, because that book did not only have like one thing I didn't expect, but it had quite a few things and twists I didn't expect. and it might be the book with the most twists on very different levels that I've experienced, and therefore, yeah, I choose A Storm of Swords. Number 3, Vampire, a book that sucked you in, so your favorite book world. I'm going for City of Stairs by Robert Jackson Bennett here, because the world he created is so unique, and I have never seen something like that before. Because on the one hand, it has almost like a 1920s, maybe 1910s feeling, so we have already cars and there are trains, but on the other hand it has some really epic feeling, like reading an epic fantasy, because he creates this huge mythology in his world, and gods are very important and their creations are very important, and the way he weaves all of those things that normally don't go together into one consistent and highly addictive world, that was, yeah, a very unique and very impressive, and therefore I'm going with City of Stairs here. Number 4 is Elf, a long-lived creature. Name your favorite book series. Okay, that's very easy. It's the Malazan Book of the Fallen, as you all know. And today I'm not going to gnaw your ear off with why you should go and read this and why it is the most complex. Oh, he's doing it again. No. Move on to the next question. Quick. It's the perfect series. It's almost like next question. Number 5, Siren. I couldn't resist. Something appealing and beautiful. Choose a book with a beautiful cover. I always have difficulties with this because I have a lot of covers that I really enjoy, very different covers for very different reasons, but I'm going to show you the Gardens of Stones. I think I did this before in another tag for another cover as well, because I like the epicness of this. This is a cover where you immediately say when you see it, oh, this is an epic fantasy. You have this large armies, the tiny single people, hundreds of them there. You have this cityscape in the back. That, yeah, I love this kind of really large panorama views that just scream epic fantasy. So I'm going for The Garden of Stones there by Mark T. Barnes. Next up for question 6 we have Sphinx. This creature loves telling riddles. Choose a book that you found confusing and couldn't really understand. I could go for some of the Malazan books here as well, but I just wanted to mentioning them once here, because you don't get all the aspects on the first read. But I'm going for Faith by John Love. Here, Faith is one of the 5-star books I've read this year. It has some really deep philosophical topics and double meanings, and I think I understood like the general ideas the book has to offer, but it was a novel where I really felt I was lacking, like not getting everything he was hinting at. And I'm pretty sure that if I would reread it very intensely, maybe 2 or 3 times, I would then come and find out even more things, because it was more like a basic glimpse of understanding I had of the whole story than actually being able to see like the whole pattern in it from it, and be very confident in talking about what it is all about. And that is a feeling I kind of even enjoy, like like knowing that there's something great but not being able to say everything and explain everything about it. So great novel. If you're into science fiction, if you're into philosophical ideas, check it out. And the seventh and last question is Werewolf. That guy changes a lot. It's the cover change you loved or hated most. That is a bit difficult for me because I normally am not like a collector. You know that I switched totally to ebooks, so covers are still important because they are the eye catchers when I see the book for the first time, like on a blog site. It's coming up in a publisher's calendar, then the cover is of course important to get my interest. But I'm not a collector who says, oh, I have this cover, or I'm looking for this specific book cover in this specific edition. So I never really thought about it. I tried for this challenge, so I came up with the cover change that Lies of Locke Lamora had when it went from Bantam Spectra to Random House, I think, because I have the the mass market paperback edition, and yeah, I'm throwing it in here, and the new one as well. Or I'm not having the new one, of course, but I'm throwing in the new cover. That's what I mean. Stop rambling, Michael. Let's talk about the covers. As you can see, the first mass market, that's a difficult word. The first cover is a bit cheesy. I don't mind that. I like this kind of cheesy covers, but when you actually look at it, you see Locke is sitting there, the main character, and watching his city, Camor, from the outside. And when you know Locke, Locke is very much like inside of Camor. He's very much like in the bowels of the city and very connected to it. And I never really enjoyed to just see him outside of the city, because when I think of him, he's like inside the city. And this is something, this kind of immersion of the character in this huge and imaginative and vast city is something that the new cover does better, in my opinion, because we see a look from the inside and the city is towering up before us. So that would be a cover change I really loved. And of course, I'm going to tag a few people as well in this. I'm going to tag Sabrina from Sabrina Everywhere. I'm going to tag Tara from Terabytes. I'm going to tag David from Lit Journal. And I'm going to tag another Sabrina from Stay Cappuccino. If you might not know any of them, all are fantastic booktubers. So please go check out their channels and subscribe to them as well. So that's it from me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button. If you want to see more of me, subscribe to my channel. If you want to know what's coming up on my channel, look inside the description box. There's a little segment there called On the Horizon. I wish you a good day and hope you get bitten by a really good book too. Bye.